Welcome to the Insurance Brokers Podcast, Helpful Hints. Here we break down the best, most informative bits of our full-length interviews.
Is there more we could do? And I imagine, Graeme, you've got some thoughts on what David and Mike have said, and what other things could be done.
Well, I think there's lots that could be done. I think it's all about having as both Mike and David have said, it's having the management commitment to actually going and doing it. And I have to say, before we get into sort of anything else, I'm absolutely delighted that we are having a conversation about sort of corporate social responsibility in this type of forum. We're raising the issue, and particularly as far as we are concerned with the sort of the mental health aspect of sort of CSR post an event. And I think what we see as a sort of a supplier, if you like, to the financial services industry, is that because CSR has largely been sort of self-regulatory almost, it's different businesses have taken a different approach to how they, to use your words, Mike, tick the boxes. And, I think some have climbed in, sort of boots and all, have appointed senior management, to actually who are tasked with developing the sort of the CSR ability of their institution. Gallagher's would be a really good example of that. And I think if you look across the insurers, MGAs, UMAs globally, you'll see everything from sort of philanthropy to tick a box through to sort of micro insurance product design, right the way through to some interesting examples actually in South Africa, by way of a couple of the larger insurers here have put pointsmen or traffic policemen effectively on junctions as part of their CSR initiative to help guide traffic through the busy periods. They're trained by the police. They wear the high vis jacket with their insurer logo on, and they direct the traffic every morning. They're in front of thousands of people, and it's a great example of how corporate social responsibility dovetails into kind of brand development and extension, public awareness, and so on. So there's a number of those very sort of macro and micro sort of issues. And again, in South Africa, one of the other insurers here decided to take it upon themselves to go around and fix all the potholes in the road. Those are very kind of local and in some cases quite sort of micro initiatives. But I do think it's a great way that you can blend your CSR sort of your want to develop corporate social responsibility with a way in which you can enhance your brand, increase your reach, and do good for society. And as Sarah said, I think insurers are fantastically placed at the point of a claim to really extend that CSR initiative. And I was called yesterday, and I'm not sure if this is a compliment or not, I was called an ethical evangelist. So part of what I'm trying to drive is to drive the whole profile of CSR in an insurance, in an insurance environment. And there's a saying that I've used on several occasions, which is, harm can never be totally washed away by money. What can we do after the event to actually affect positively those people that are affected by the event? And that event could be anything from wildfires to flooding to a terrorist event. How can we, as the insurer who are on site, pick up the mantle and push this philosophy of development of CSR? So that's my background. As I say, I feel a little bit sort of poacher turned gamekeeper, or the other way around. I'm not quite sure what it should be. But so we're very much in the space of pushing CSR, however it appears, whether it's environmental, economic, or social. further down the track for insurers.